Okay, so if we have to do it ourselves, the impetus has to come from us. Then naturally, the question is also that how do we lay importance on the cultures, various cultures? We often go by the cultures that we are often aware about, and in Auroville we are more than necessary. We lay importance on the European cultures, right? How do we reach out? For example, even the African pavilion, we gave a full continent as a pavilion. It's not like Botswana, it's not like Mali, it's not like Congo, right? For Europe, even for the tiny countries, we have given pavilions. So that's how we lay our emphasis. So how do we ensure that Madagascar's of the day and Peru's of the day and Iceland's of the day and I don't know Timor East of the day, Borneo's of the day are represented equally well?
No, I think one potential way is to use the KISS principle. Keep it simple and stupid.
Not short.
Yeah, not short. Keep it simple and stupid. How can you make a simple and stupid plan of the international zone as an addendum to a letter to each government of the world?
Right.
Yeah, a simple and stupid plan that gives equal area to Timor East and the United States of America.
Right.
Yeah, where there is a certain sort of equality.
Correct.
Shown, and grace shown in that. And the government is asking each government, say, look, we have earmarked this space for you. Will you be willing to participate in the experiment of Auroville? Yeah. This plan, this stupid plan of the international zone, which can be very quickly drafted, even using AI, can actually evolve.
Right.
It's not like it's cast in stone. Yeah.
Okay.
You can move things around as
Okay.
interest dawns and depending on the response rates. Yeah, so you start with an imperfect piece and slowly chip away at making it perfect.
Correct.
Rather than wait for the perfect awakening to happen, which is what we've been waiting for.
Correct.
And every time somebody brings a kind of plan on the table, there are 100 arrows shooting at the plan from all directions, proving that it's imperfect. So that plan goes into the drawers. And this is not the way ahead. The way ahead is to start with an imperfect piece, send out the first intent that Mother said, create that intention, set that thing to the governments of the world. And then wait what happens. She's at work, we are not. We are just instruments. No?
Okay.
She has a certain logic. People say, oh, why are we talking about nations? The world has changed. Those days people were nationalistic. Now we're not. Really? Is that true?
Now
we are more nationalistic now than in the 60s, So in the 60s there was all this flower power, internationalism. And now we are talking more nationhoods. Within India there are several nations developing and all that. So the point I'm trying to make is we need to quickly get on to the drawing board, make that piece an invitation piece as a drawing as well as a letter from the government of India going to all the governments of the world, which tells them that, look, this is a real project. There is land. Come here and we will help you manifest your pavilion.
Let me, to you only, Manu, if I may look at this international zone from a new perspective. Yes, it was said, but then what is the reality in the last 30 years or 40 years? Instead of the countries coming and taking it up, we have pavilions which have naturally, organically come about for various concepts or various cultural aspects of a society. For example, we have a pavilion for language. We have a pavilion for peace, unity. We have a pavilion for Savitri. We have a pavilion for food. And we have a pavilion for shopping.
Yes, you're right.
So is it not more natural that we go according to the pavilion for certain aspects of culture, which is a co-shared space where if it's a pavilion for dance, for example, dance and performance, Now a Taiwanese troop can book a space, a Korean can book a space, a African can book a space. So it's not rigid that you mark it and suddenly there is nobody to take care of it and it becomes like a dead infrastructure. And perhaps that's what this Bharat Nivas has also been for the last 50 years to an extent.
In fact, this worldview has been quoted very often by various people in the past, including the governing board, including Chairman Karan Singh.
Yeah.
And the whole vision of Unity Pavilion was also this, that there is one space already, it's an institutional building, you can use it whenever you want to do a
Correct.
dinner party or a dance program.
Yes.
It's there, why put more and more concrete all over the
Exactly.
land, you know? I would beg to disagree on that point, because there is a certain reason, Dietra, for mother insisting that there are national pavilions, which is beyond us at the moment. We may not understand why and why the governments must be involved. All those things, there's certain reasoning, and we have not sought enough to understand that. The other aspect is that on the crown, you can have a lot of these generic buildings which don't ascribe to any particular country. Yes, Siru. Well, Siru is further down. It's near the Matrimala.
It's still in the international.
It's still in the international, at the far end. But on the crown, you can have Savitri Bhavan, you can have Unity, you can have language, you can have all those generic themes that bind the nations, while the national pavilion area can be on the other side. It may not be on the crown. It doesn't have to occupy the crown, because not every country can have the crown. So it wouldn't be fair to put one country there. When
can Belgium have? They have king. I'm sorry.